I guess it's raining like a mother out there, and I got to go out to work here in a couple hours. It rained yesterday when I was getting done. Just coming back. But when I came back to Charlotte for the Hickory spot, it's raining. And then when I started driving out, kind of slowed down, then picked back up. I got my rain suit, rubber bottoms and stuff, the rubber suit. So I listen to these guys on SoundCloud, and I'm looking around. None of these people are really, they're not like people I have to listen to, like Cornel West and Travis Smile. I don't really follow that stuff. I just left. I got DW on there. DW got a lot of good podcasts. For real. A lot of stuff on climate change, good stuff. I'm talking like really in-depth stuff. Then, I got RT and other people. I probably never listen to that. I have that because in my mind, something happened to YouTube, and I want to have another way to, connect to them. That's what that's for. But as far as doing that, I just go on YouTube if I want to listen to them. I want to listen on content, go on YouTube. These gentlemen, I won't name the particular account. They said that they were talking about climate change, and they were talking about how you got people, conservatives, that are now making comments about climate change, and they were saying that the idea we have that conservatives they don't believe in climate change, that's outdated. That's true. And there's another guy that said the same thing a while back. Said the same exact thing. Democratic Socialist rifle, social whatever. It's right. It's a gun group. It's social, but the gun group. That's one reason what kind of dreaming socialism is that you have socialists that realize we live in a white supremacist society, and you can't disarm because then they have all the guns. They're not giving their guns up. And also the idea of self-defense is human right. I agree with that. Some other things. Anyway, so they got into that, and they were saying that, they believe in capitalism. The idea they have is that we're going to survive climate change the way we made our money, which is that we'll commercialize off it. We'll go and we'll sell bunkers or something, whatever. But we're going to do things in order to set ourselves safe. But see, kind of like our ancestors did when they came and took the New World. But see, the problem with that is this. For one thing, those people that came to the New World, there was a lot of land to be taken. There were a lot of resources to be taken. And there were a lot of people who they felt like they could just abuse and run over and rape and destroy, which they did. If climate change gets bad, if we get a 4 foot sea rise or whatever, that's not going to be that's not a resource issue. You understand that this isn't an issue where, like I always tell you about capitalism, well, if you just work a little bit harder, come and work a little bit earlier. No, man, no. No, man. No. Not that's not good to have, a strong work ethic. That's awesome, but that's not going to bridge the racial gap. It's not, and it's nonsense if anybody that's trying to push that across as legitimacy. So, what was I gonna say? Anyways, these people were saying that they feel like the way conservatives are going to respond to climate change as it gets worse is to capitalize on it. And this guy, I guess they had a Republican congressman that was saying that we need to look at it going both ways, that you're going to have more farming and more of this and more of that. And I just thought about how sick that was. I did. I thought about how sick that was. That you're gonna have islands flooding. You're gonna have islands coming under sea level. You're gonna have entire cities threatened by climate change within the next couple of decades. And all you can talk about is farming and making money. See, these are devils, man. I realize that more now. These are devils. These are devilish people. And the only thing they see is profit. It's profit. These are devilish people. Devilish, boy. You know. And I realize that now. So I'm moving things around here. It's a devilish people. You know, what happens when sea rise comes up and all that farmland gets salt water on it? I'm just putting forward a few ideas here. What happens when that happens? You think climate refugees are bad now? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And like I said, it just showed me how devilish these people are. That you think that warmer conditions are just about so areas that you couldn't have farmed certain crops, certain foods 50 years ago, 40 years ago, now you can. Like, you think that's all it is. And I think that's the mindset of a capitalist at the top. You know what I mean? Is they see everything as just another way to make money. Everything is just another profit-making opportunity. We just got to figure out how to get our grubby little fingers in there. You know, everything is to be commercialized. It's you know, there's these guys on YouTube were talking about when the white man came up with the, BBC, black men with big phalluses, and how everybody knew that, but a white man had to commercialize upon it. A white man had to, make that a new genre of pornography. It's the same thing. Everything's got to be commercialized. Nothing can just be implicit. Everything's got to be put out there. I think it's disgusting. I think it shows you that I don't believe conservatives ever top. I don't believe they ever really believe that, climate change isn't real. There's a bunch of liberals. I don't. I think you have a lot of white trash that to this day believe that. That's fine. I don't care about them. But I think that for a lot of conservatives in reality, I think a lot of them are completely aware of that. A lot of them have known about climate change, about the science. And every couple of months, people I follow, they'll bring out some new letter or something, some new research by Exxon or someone like that knew back in the 70s that greenhouse gases were real, climate change was real. They didn't call it that, but the science was there. And if these corporations helped to cover it up, the government helped to cover it up, nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I find that interesting. I find that really amazing, man. They want to sacrifice the healthier children. Want to sacrifice healthier children. Totally. But like I said, to me, I find that amazing. That you look at climate change. And what gets me is you have people out here still having children, things like that. And the science is out here. It's going to get worse. I keep saying I have no hope when it comes to climate change. I have no hope whatsoever that, things are going to get better or things are going to stop. I have no hope in that whatsoever. I have no hope in that. None. No hope in that. I think that things are going to keep going the way they've been going. And I think that we really have no say in the reality in which we face our future. That's why these children are out here marching and protesting. I get it. These white men, these are some really nasty, vicious people when it comes down to it. I'll say that from white men making jokes about, I told you, making jokes about people getting hurt, being harmed. You see a lot of that. To, I told you, white men, their whole joy is in their job and commercialism, what they can buy. They don't really have any joy in anything else. It's always about their job and something they bought. Something I talked to these guys yesterday about, talking about when someone was in the military with Obama, he had the ROE where they had to make sure who they were shooting at had shot at them first. I'm just like, okay, what's the big deal? What's wrong with that? You just shoot everybody in sight? Cold black? Just, start shooting? I think these white men are barbarians. I'm talking about these dudes. I'm not talking about these young guys that are allies. I'm talking about these older dudes, man. These people are really, really, really cold-hearted. Yeah, cold-hearted people. Peace out.